Chantal, this is feedback for the interim submission of the hotel project. The assessment criteria for this aspect of the project was having a clearly identified concept, explanatory annotation, a fully resolved planning solution, a visual explanation of your design proposal as it stands at the moment, and an indication of materials, finishes and products to support the presentation. So you've included information about the client and the building, and your initial inspirational mood board, which we can see how that has translated itself into your four scheme boards for each of your areas that you've started to design. The scheme boards on their own actually give a lot of information and actually illustrate quite nicely how the interiors will look, and are supported well by your little sketch visuals. Again, I'm looking at the reception area just now, so again lots of different views from different angles of different aspects, and again there's a nice sort of feeling coming across from these wee sketches, and the colours and the textures and the structures that you've illustrated in the scheme board. Same with the practice room. Again, some interesting wee detailing that you've incorporated into that, and your Sloan lounge. Again, this nice warm timber colours that are coming across are lovely, and again into the Macrete restaurant, kind of richer, darker colours. Your style of seating, your textured partitions and things. Lots of information there to kind of continue to sort of work on and incorporate into your finished set of drawings. Planning solution for the ground floor is simple and effective. I think more so because we've got the illustrations of how you see the space looking. Your screens dividing up the little seating areas. All seems to be working quite well. On the whole, your allocation of space in the first floor area with your lounge and your restaurant and your practice areas and your kitchen areas, that all seems to be working well. What I have done in your drawing, you'll see I've added a couple of maybe walls and doors. I think you should maybe consider the fact if you're coming out the lifts, do you actually want to walk straight into the restaurant area? I think it might be better to have a sort of circulation space and then options to either head towards your lounge or head into your restaurant. Again, I think even from that aspect of fire safety, you want to have areas where you can close off in case of fire. Given the attention to detail that you gave the sort of reception layout with the screens and things, I think certainly the Sloan lounge could do with maybe a wee bit more in the way of organising or dividing up of the sort of tables, or even the types of tables. And again, this is maybe something we can talk about at the drawing board. Maybe you have a particular intention as to the tables for 8 and their sort of layout. Again, I think maybe introducing a variety of types of seating, maybe introducing booth seating or more booth seating or lengths of fixed seating, can maybe be used to create a more interesting sort of space rather than tables just dotted around the centre of the room. The restaurant I think probably works better. It's slightly more regimented, maybe because of the area that you've allocated to it. I might still be looking at sort of making the tables up as tables for 2 and tables for 4 that you can then put together and make sort of bigger groupings. In the restaurant, I like the effect of your booth seating drums, cylinders against the wall, but I would maybe get you to have a look at what's happening on the exterior, maybe looking at framing them or housing them into a false wall rather than having them exposed. I'm thinking of housekeeping and those sort of things at the moment. I think for this stage of the project you're well ahead with how you want this interior to look. And I think you just kind of follow through on that, and again maybe tweaking and improving the final planning solution is where you need to go with this. And I look forward to seeing the finished results at the final submission. Thank you.